will you tell me I will debit here first, I will not come and credit here, and for every debit entry there must be a corresponding credit entry? It's so stressful. Hi guys, would you like to know how my daddy made me become an accountant? Oh yeah, watch this video to the end and make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Alright guys, let's dive straight into this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith Okurenyefa, and if you're a new subscriber, this is Vibe with Faith Leprons. If you're an old subscriber, you are the real MVP. Thank you for coming back again to my page to watch what I have for you today. Okay guys, so today we'll be talking about how I became an accountant. To be honest, I didn't want to study accountancy before, but as a result of some things of which I'll be telling you in the course of the video, I decided to study accountancy. So guys, when I was in my secondary school, I went to two secondary school, Oluwatoyin Progressive Secondary School and National Secondary School. So at Oluwatoyin Progressive Secondary School, you can decide to choose any course of study from your SS1, unlike National Secondary School where everybody do the same courses in SS1, and then from SS2 you decide to go to whatever class you want to be in. So at Oluwatoyin Progressive Secondary School, I decided to go to commercial class, but with the intention of studying economics, not accountancy. So I loved economics so much, like so much, to the point that I told my dad that, Daddy, I think I want to study economics in the university. My dad said, "Ma, see where you dey go. No be this house you dey with me. Ma, see whether na economics you go study." Sometimes it's good to actually pick a course of study for your children, because maybe you've seen some traits of that particular course in them. Like, let's say for instance, my dad has seen that, oh, this girl loves to save money, loves to account for money, loves to things related to money. And then he was like, or maybe it's because he knows that the course is a professional course, and economics is not really as professional as accountants. I'm not trying to shade those who studied economics, but the truth is accountancy is more of a professional course than economics. And I think some economists nowadays even switch to accounting. You can apply for ICANN and write ICANN exam and become a chartered accountant even without studying accountancy from scratch. So back to what I was saying. My dad told me, you won't study that economics you're talking about, but don't worry, just continue your education, your secondary school education. Let's see how it goes. So in my SS3, after I wrote WAEC, I passed my economics in my WAEC. I also passed financial accounting and commerce and the rest. I also passed them. So when it was time to apply for JAM, my dad told me, "Madam, you're not going to study economics." I told my dad, "Daddy, I want to study economics now. It's economics I want to study." You know how children can be, how teenagers can be, like they can be very stubborn. I was like, "Daddy, no, 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 no. I want to study economics. I want to study." And my dad was like, "Okay, I want to take you to somewhere. And after this place I take you to, whichever course you decide, I'm going to, agree." So I told my dad, "Okay, no problem. If you say you are going to take me to somewhere, and afterwards, if I decide to still study my economics, you allow me, then that's fine. It's not just a visit. What is there?" So my dad took me to his head of finance department, head of accounts. I don't know if it's account or finance they call it, but head of accounts department in his office, that she should talk to me and tell me the benefits of studying accountancy as against economics. So I went to meet her, and then she was talking to me. She showed me a lot of things. Now, wouldn't you like to be an accountant? See me, I'm a chartered accountant. Was she a chartered accountant then? I think so, yes. She was a chartered accountant then. So she was like, "See me, I'm a chartered accountant. I'm living my life. I'm happy, I've achieved this, I've achieved that." I'm not saying you cannot achieve those things with economics, but accountancy is a very lovely profession. You can incorporate it in your lifestyle. You can incorporate it in every aspect of. In fact, you can work in any organization so far as that company has a finance department. And there is no company on earth that does not have a finance department, except the owner is just trying to be stingy and selfish. You don't want, or you don't want your business to grow. Then you decide not to have an accountant, or a finance department. So when she talked to me, said a whole lot, told me the entire advantages of being an accountant. And I sat back, I said, are you sure this accountancy thing, I'm not going to study it? So my dad was like, Madam, what have you decided? Do you want to still be an economics, or do you want to study accountancy? And I told him, Daddy, okay, I've made up my mind. I want to study accountancy. Uh, Anyways, I'm doing it majorly because of you, because you want me to study accountancy, not really because I like accountants. And the funniest part is, back in secondary school, I didn't really like accounting because I just felt it was too confusing. Why will you tell me I will debit here first, I will not come and credit here, and for every debit entry there must be a corresponding credit entry? It's so stressful. Why would you be telling me to be doing all these things? I love mathematics, but then I didn't really like accounting because I felt like it's so confusing. And I think I was even having C all through my secondary school, until when I now finally decided to study the accounting. And when I was in my year one, I did financial accounting, and I had A. My dad was like, let me see your result. I showed him my result, and he was like, see, you that didn't want to study accountancy, oh, madam, you even passed the accountancy more than you passed the financial account more than the economics, because excuse me, we did economics as a borrowed course in our year one. I think year one, yes, or year two, thereabouts. uh so he was like, see, the course you say you don't want to study, you passed it even more than the course you wanted to study. So what are we saying? This is your line. And I told my daddy, okay, me too, I can see that I'm beginning to love. Maybe the lecturer I had in secondary school was not really doing justice for me to like the course, or he was doing his best and other people enjoyed the course than I did. I don't know, but when I entered into the university, I schooled in Unizim, the Azikiwe University, by the way, and my lecturers were top notch. I'm not even joking. I'm not capping. I think it was even during my set that the accredited accountancy department for ICANN exemptions or what, I don't know, I've forgotten, but I know ICANN came to our school to accredit our department for something. I can't really remember what exactly they accredited us for, but I know they came to my school back then. So my lecturers are really good, top-notch lecturers. Yeah, I'm not even joking about that. They are good lecturers. So decided to go ahead with the course, and I was passing the course. I think the only course I knew I had issues with was English in my year one. I always tell people that I don't know how to speak English. I don't like English. I don't know why. I don't like English. At some point, if I start talking to you like this, I might just switch to pidgin English. But anyway, because of my beautiful subscribers, I don't want to be taboing. So I say, let me articulate my words well so that I don't make mistake. Because if you're on my WhatsApp page, you even see sometimes I make mistake on my status. But then all of una don't know say I no kukuma like the English, but then we move. So I had problems with only English language. Then another course I didn't really enjoy was public sector account and finance. Yes, PSAF. Yeah, public sector accounting. I did not like it. I don't know why. I did not just like that course, because the stories of government, of NNPC, that, I don't like stories. I like written stories. I don't like it. I don't know why. Even law, I did not like law. And when growing up, dear God, irony of life, growing up, I wanted to study law. I told my uncle, in fact, I gained a lot of favor from my uncle because of that law I was always saying I want to study. I'll tell my uncle that, sir, I want to study, I want to be a lawyer like you, I want to be a barrister like you, I'm going to be a barrister like you. My uncle will say, okay, that's good. That's my daughter. You know, I love you so much. You will go buy me a bicycle. You will go buy me this one. Buy. He bought a lot of things for me because I wanted to be a lawyer. But at the end of the day, I turned out to be an accountant, a good accountant for that matter. For now, this is how I became an accountant. And in my next video, I'm going to tell you guys how I became a chartered accountant. Yes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to share to your family, friends, and loved ones. Okay, guys? And hit the notification bell so that you'll be able to see the next video, how I became a chartered accountant. Okay, thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I have to go right now. Bye.